Hey, it's your boy, Sergeant Hooked and Henshins. So if you notice, I'm not recording in my kitchen this time. We are recording actually outside of my garage. I just thought it would be a nicer space, a little bit more room, and not so close to the kids who are trying to nap, who will clearly hear my toys go off and want to know what that is or wake them up. They might be scared. But anyway, yeah, so gonna try this out for a bit. The shelf behind me has some of my stuff on it. If you see that, got my Revice stuff up here and some other Rider stuff there. I'm gonna eventually have some floating shelves back there instead of this bookshelf with some of my stuff on it, so look for that in future videos. But anyway, the point of today's video is the Toku Toy View finally on my DX Avataro Sentai Donbrothers Donblaster. It's one I've been waiting for a while, and I really do like it a lot. There's a few things with it that I'm not like over the moon about, but it is overall a really cool toy, so I'll kind of show it off here. So this is the boy, the girl, that I don't want to misgender you, Donblaster, the thing, the gun. Kind of get a close view of it there. I love the detailing here, the paint with the blaster parts here. I love that when you move this, it like moves in and out. Kind of a cool little feature. That's where your Avatar gears, Robotaro gears, any kind of gears for the show go, and Sentai gears, which we'll get to that in a minute, sounds and all that. I love the aesthetic of the sunglasses here, just like on their visors and on the sword, the sunglass sword. If you look here, that's where you do the special attack stuff. And also that's where you scan with the Zonglass sword, which I just found this out today, that there was a demo video done by somebody about the Zonglass slasher or whatever it's called, the sword that Donbrothers uses. And if you put it above it with a Sentai gear attached to this, it'll read somehow what gear is in there, and it'll do an attack using the music of that final attack, and also the color lineup of that team. The Zonglass sword is just... the tech for this show and for like the roleplay stuff is out of this world, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. This will not be a gigantic video that I'm going to go through every single Sentai gear in existence, mainly because I don't own every one of them in existence. I'm really just going to show you the actual Avataro gears it came with, which are the Avataro gear right there. I love the little like kind of cel-shaded comic book look to the gears there. The Zenkaiser one. And then I have some Sentai gears I've set aside that I'll show you the sound they make. So we'll turn it on first, and we get... yeah, so and you get some gun firing noises. Sounds like a real like laser blaster, which I like the aesthetic of that. Nothing when you just spin it with nothing in it. No sounds there. Back here is the little release for the Sentai gears, or for the Avataro gears, whatever you want to put in there. So that's how that works. I do know that the Zenkaiju gear does not fit in here, but most of the other gears do. It's just too big. Zenkaiju gear just doesn't fit. So I will try to link either in the description somewhere. My good friend Josh, he does the Lightning Collection PR figure channel, and also Toku Topics, did a longer demo video of some of the gears and what they do in the Donblaster. But we'll do first Donbrothers, of course. Love the sounds. Love that. Love the sound with that, and the whole aesthetic of like spinning the barrel right there is really cool. It feels nice to do it. It's got a good weight to it, which I like. One thing for display purposes, I was kind of a little bit too used to the Geertlinger having the little piece on like under the barrel here that you could fold down and it would be a stand for it. Took it for granted because this doesn't have that, and it makes it a little harder to display. I have it displayed actually in my closet. We have these like metal like shelves in there, metal I'm trying to think, metal like KG grate type shelves, and so the rungs of the gear piece here kind of fit in it. If you look closely, actually, I just noticed this. The little black design behind there kind of looks like the black design behind the Sentai gears, if you look closely enough. Which, again, I like that as a design thing, how connected they are. I mean, we don't know story-wise exactly how they're connected, but that's, you know, part of it. So that's transformation noise. I'll do the special attack real quick. So we... air horns. Are you kidding me? And then you kind of DJ it back and forth. So kind of cool. It does other stuff if you clearly have the Donblaster sword. It will do more connectivity with that, which I love that. Usually, I don't really go overboard and try to get like weapons from a Sentai season. Usually just the changers, else the changer is a weapon. But part of me feels like I should have the Donblaster sword because it's just a really cool weapon, and I really like the connectivity it has to the Donblaster. So I'll first show you also the Zenkaiser gear came with this. This was the basic set that came with the Donblaster, Donblaster gear, and the Zenkaiser gear. There's a more expensive set that comes with those two and also the rest of the team that I just didn't go for. But so we'll put the Zenkaiser one in, and we'll. So I like that. So if you notice there, it actually plays every Sentai gear you put into it. It plays that season's like transformation music, basically, or a riff on it, kind of, and then has that little voice, that narrator, and then it's like Himitsu no Power, or whatever the thing is for that season. So I thought that was really cool. And that it plays the changer noises. That's really advanced technology to have for a child. Like having the data of all the different Sentai gear, like, or the Sentai team's transformation noises is just really cool. I just think that's really awesome. It also says Zen Kaiser on it instead of saying Zenkai, Zenkaiser, at the end there, which is actually coincidentally what played when they got their, like, let me take this off. I'll do the attack in a minute. Anyway, when in Zenkaiser, near the end when they fought Bokoboss, when he was in his like robot super form, they had their gears broken and then they reformed back basically by talking to the previous Sentai teams. They got basically Avataro gears of them, and that's what they did when they put them back into their Geartlinger. It would say Zenkaiser when they would do it. So I don't think I haven't tried it, I guess, in the Geartlinger. I probably should have brought that out just to see what it does in the Geartlinger. I would think that it wouldn't be able to read it because it's not a Sentai gear technically. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But here, we'll do the attack real quick so we... Yeah. So, oh, okay. So it seems like the blaster sound itself that plays there is not any different between the different gears when you do this. It just changes what it says there when you're doing the attack. It'll say Zenkaiser instead of Donblaster. We'll pop the gear out. Now I'll show you what the Sentai gears do. So this is the Zenkaiser gear. I'm just going to put that in and show you what it does. It's pretty much similar to what we did with this one, but. So yeah. As far as I know, all of the Sentai gears do the same thing as their Avataro gear counterpart in the blaster. I think it's just the same sound effects, I'm pretty sure. As far as what I've seen in videos and stuff like that, which is going to make this clearly a lot shorter of a video than it would have been. So we'll do Kyoryuger. I forgot I even had this gear for a while. I was like, oh, I should buy one. I clearly own it. So that's pretty cool. We'll do the attack. So I love that. Sorry, one quick second. Text my wife. Okay. Anyway, So yes, that's what that does. I love that it played the little dance even from Kyoryuger for the changer, for the Kyoryu changer, or the Yabba Revolver, I mean. So love that. I love that. That's so cool. Last one I'll use is the Go Ranger one, so I'll put that in. Love that. So yeah, so there's that too. Okay, calm down, sir. So yeah, that's pretty much what it can do there. It does seem to play a similar sound effect for whatever other gear you put in besides the team's gears. I can't really understand what it's saying. I'll have to look it up, but it's like a similar standby noise for all the Sentai and Avataro gears. But yeah, so I mean, clearly for collector's sake, these look, I guess, cooler or have more art to them than the Sentai gears. So people that were addicted to collecting those before are probably going to be addicted to collecting these, I'm sure. But for what it's worth, it's a really nice DX roleplay item. I really like it. I love the aesthetic of it. I love the colors. I love how vibrant it is. I'm a sucker for that. I love the whole spinning part here. That's what you have to use to activate everything. And that it reflects the and riding on his bike or whatever, Donbrothers' bike. I like that. But I like the color scheme. The red and yellow looks nice. I love the little visor piece here. That's really cool. And the blaster piece up here. Again, I really do like it. My only thing that is kind of a drawback is that I do wish that it was had a bit of a stand to it to help it stand up better. It's not that much of a point. I'm only gonna knock like half a point off really much for that. But that's pretty much superseded by the fact that I am super impressed the amount of sounds available in this thing. It is just intense. Like that it has a sound for every single Sentai gear out there. Then you add on the interactivity with the Donblaster sword where that plays team attack noises and like lights up the LEDs in the sword based on that team's colors. That's just absolutely mind-blowing. So really big props to Toei for making this thing. I really do like this a lot. I'm loving the show. Overall, for the score for today's Toku Toview on the Donblaster, I'm going to give it a straight 9.5 out of 10. Again, only taking that little half point off just because I wish there was an easier way to display it. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. I don't know, but it's just a little tough to get it position right where it's not going to topple over because it is kind of heavy. I forgot to mention that it's got a nice heft to it, which I think and it's actually decently close to what I've been able to figure out to what they use for the prop in the show. I don't know if they're pulling like a Mighty Morphin thing where they're going out and buying extra ones in case the props break, but still really cool stuff. Again, I really like it a lot, and I love the it's really satisfying to spin this, and you feel like it looks like I'm doing that really hard. I'm really not, but you kind of can, and it's meant to, sort of. Like you can be a little rough on it, and it's okay. But yeah, I really like it. So, like I said, straight 9.5 out of 10. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Did you guys get this new one? I got mine from Tokullectibles. Did you guys pick this up? Are you thinking about it because of the review, maybe? Who knows? Are you guys have any of the other ones? Any other gears? Or maybe working on getting the mecha or the mini-pla or the Donblaster sword? I'm also really, if this is how cool this is, I'm really going to be super blown away, I think, by whatever they do for the 6th Ranger. I was really impressed with Zox's Gearlinger thing last year. So I'm really, really, like, super pumped and excited for what, and anxious, honestly, to see what they do to one-up the original just Donblaster for the 6th and forward Ranger, however many people join the team by the end of the show. But yeah, so let me know in the comments below what you guys think of today's review. What you guys think of the Donblaster itself. Did you love it? Did you hate it? I'll try to drop a link below if I remember to the longer review on my good buddy Toku Topics, Josh, Living Ranger Key, his video on doing a bunch of the gear sounds if you want to hear those. I just don't have all the gears he does in limited time to record. And also try to drop a link to Tokullectibles if you guys are interested in getting some of this stuff and don't know where to get it from. It's always a very good, trusted place to go to. Great customer service, great shipping times, everything. But as always, stay hooked on Henshin's. I'll talk to you later. Don, 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 don. Bye-bye.